Good evening, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Got a funny one for you this evening. As always, guys, not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Quick look over at the market. Bitcoin is still holding 38,669. Casper's having a nice pump, 7.5%. VRA, nice pump, five, almost 6%. Myria, good DCA opportunity, guys. Algo, AGX, 4% respectively. What else do we got going on, guys? Jasmy up 3%. SCI Network 3.5%. Dion Protocol pumping 21%. Taraxa up 10. Good green evening, guys. This is what you like to see near the beginning of a new monthly candle. Let's get into it real quick here, guys. Hilarious. U.S. judge threatens to sanction SEC lawyers for convincing a court to freeze a crypto firm's assets under false and misleading claims. Let's talk about it, shall we? Right here. Here we go. As per CoinDesk, U.S. judge warns SEC over false and misleading requests in crypto case. A federal judge threatens to sanction the SEC lawyers after their false arguments prompted a court to impose a temporary restraining order on crypto firm Debtbox. A federal judge on Thursday warned Securities and Exchange Commission attorneys that he may sanction them for allegedly convincing a court to freeze a crypto firm's assets under false and misleading pretenses, a court filing shows. According to an order issued by U.S. District Court Robert Shelby of the U.S. District Court in Utah, the SEC attorneys could be sanctioned for making misleading arguments about crypto project Debtbox's alleged efforts to transfer its assets and investor funds overseas, leading a court to freeze the project's bank accounts. The SEC's misrepresentations, undermine the integrity of the case's proceedings. In addition, to causing Debtbox irreparable harm, Judge Shelby said in a court order. Sanctions are penalties a court imposes on individuals who sign statements they know to be false or otherwise violate court procedures. According to law.com's legal dictionary, in civil law, sanctions are usually imposed in the form of monetary fines, according to law.com. The federal judge first slapped Debtbox with a temporary restraining order restricting its access to its assets. In August, however, it later dissolved the order after Debtbox demonstrated it had neither moved funds outside the U.S. nor closed its bank accounts 2 days before a hearing over the SEC's request to freeze its funds. Debtbox's lawyers said in a filing the SEC's Utah office did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The SEC first sued Debtbox in July, alleging the company schemed to sell unregistered securities called node licenses beginning in 2021. Debtbox told investors the licenses would mine cryptocurrencies that would increase in value. They were actually minting the crypto themselves using computer code, the SEC alleges in its original complaint. So, we got to keep going here. In Thursday's order, Judge Shelby asked the SEC's attorneys to respond to his findings that their arguments alleging Debtbox had attempted to move its funds overseas lacked context and were not factual. The regulator has 2 weeks to respond to the inquiry, according to the order. Here's the thing, guys. The SEC has been doing this against all the crypto companies, right? They've just been throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. They're making false allegations, signing things they don't know whether they're true or not. This is the same thing that happened in the Binance case, guys, where the SEC lawyers asked the judge to freeze Binance US's assets because they were commingling and stuff like that. And when the judge said, okay, well, I need you to present me with some proof about this, they said, well, we don't have any, but if you allow us access to go look at everything, then maybe we'll find some proof that we're right. So they just made some stuff up, accused them of it in court, and asked for this restraining order, under false pretenses. This is becoming a pattern with the SEC, and I think that it's going to be absolutely embarrassing. No, not going to be, but it is absolutely embarrassing to Gary that his lawyers are now being slapped with these fines for presenting false and misleading information to the courts. Like, the judges are calling them out on this, guys. In my opinion, Gary and the SEC do not have much longer. Uh, they're running out of road here. The the analogy that Gary Gensler used last year, saying to the crypto companies, "You guys are running out of road." Well, the thing is, Gary's running out of road. He's getting called out left and right by the courts, by the judges, and this is just the latest of an embarrassing streak of failures by Gary and the SEC. I find it absolutely fitting and hilarious. Let's move on over here. Tensions rise as U.S. lawmakers work to get crypto provisions into end-of-year bills. Uh, Tensions heat up as top lawmakers try to get crypto provisions into end-of-year bills, and top Republican House Financial Services Committee Chair Patrick McHenry threatens to upend the National Defense Authorization Act. U.S. lawyers are still vying to throw in crypto-related measures into the into the end-of-year legislative packages. Through industry sources, say more action will likely happen in 2024. While Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson's approach to spending measures may mean there will be no longer on omnibus bill where several measures can be thrown into at the end of the year. Some crypto provisions may still end up in other end of year bills. The National Defense Authorization Act could include an amendment from Senators Cynthia Lummis, Aryo, Kristen Gillibrand, Republican. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, I'm Canadian, so that RWYO and D, it just dawned on me that that's Republican and Democrat. Sorry, I'm Canadian, guys. Roger Marshall, Republican, and Elizabeth Warren, Democrat, that would require regulators to set up examination standards for financial institutions engaging in crypto activities, while also requiring the Treasury Department to come up with recommendations to Congress on crypto mixers. The amendment is still in flux, Senator Lummis told reporters on Thursday at the Blockchain Association Policy Summit. I hear rumors. This is a quote. I hear rumors, and that's all they are. That it may get caught up into some other negotiations, and I don't know whether it's going to survive, Loomis said. But we should know more early next week. Good compromise. The proposed amendment is something the crypto industry can accept, said Cody Carbone, Vice President of Policy for Chamber of Digital Commerce. The crypto industry is less keen on a bill from Senator Warren that aims to crack down on the use of crypto for money laundering and sanctions evasions, in part by extending know your customer requirements to miners and wallet providers. Quote, we just don't want to create new standards and burdens on some of these players in the ecosystem that aren't relevant, which is what Warren's bill would do for miners and validators who don't work with customers, Carbone said. So we think this is a good compromise. One bill that Carbone said he would like to add to the NDAA is the Financial Technology Protection Act, which creates a working group with representatives from several federal agencies, including Treasury, to combat terrorism and illicit finance. We're hopeful, and we've been advocating for that to get added, Carbone said. Here's the thing, guys. You have people like Elizabeth Warren who's saying like, oh, well, we have to add these revisions for the for the miners and wallet providers and stuff like that because taxes, they're tax free cheats, they're tax frauds, right? They're not paying it. We need to make sure they're paying everything. How about we put a magnifying glass on Elizabeth Warren's finances and see how much taxes she's paying? How about that? It's usually the people who are making the accusation who are the most guilty of what it is they're accusing somebody of, right? Elizabeth Warren has a lot of audacity calling anybody a tax cheat or anything in illicit finance when she herself is a cheat when it comes to taxes and finance and inside trading and so on and so forth. I digress. That is your hilarious news, guys, in terms of Gary Gensler getting reprimanded by the courts. Smash the like, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Check out our channel sponsor, L Bank, and the link is in the description. Do your spot trading, leverage trading, copy trading, no KYC required. And if you want to get in super early on projects, guys, the members side has been growing like crazy this month. To give you guys an example, we brought our members over the last few months, XNA up 571%, SEI Network up 130%, Taraxa up 264%. What else did we bring them? We brought them Caspa 166%, Miria up 162%. We brought our members VRA up 30% on the month, 164% on the year. Guys, if you want to get in early on these projects and get these kind of returns, you got to be on the member side to get in early on these plays. I just released 2 new gem videos, micro cap gems on the members only content yesterday and the day before. Very bullish on both of those projects. So again, you want to get in early, you want to get those gains. The money you make on a 571% return or a 264% return makes the $4.99 a month that you pay for the fee for the membership side nothing more than pennies on the dollar. So hit the like, guys, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.